Hi, I'm Maddie, and this is the story of Sandy the sediment and how she goes through her journey of the rock cycle. Now, Sandy changes from a sedimentary rock, a metamorphic rock, and an igneous rock, and she goes through all these different processes like erosion, deposition, weathering, compaction, and cementing, and it's all pretty cool. So here is her adventure. Now, if Sandy started out in the rock cycle as being a sedimentary rock, this is how her story would go. So, Sandy could be laid down as a sediment from water, and with lots of layers of sediment being pushed on top of her, she turns into Sal the sedimentary rock. Sal then goes into heat and pressure, which turns into Millie the metamorphic rock. Millie can weather and erode back into sediment or melt into magma. The magma then cools into Iggy the igneous rock, and Iggy can melt again or weather and erode back into Sandy the sediment. Now, that is her wondrous story of being a sedimentary rock first. But then she realizes, what would it be like to start out as a metamorphic rock? So, this is what it would be like if she started out as Millie the metamorphic rock. Sandy in the sedimentary rock, Sal, can be heated and pressurized into Millie the metamorphic rock. Millie can weather and erode into sediment, Sandy, or melt into magma. The magma cools into Iggy the igneous rock, which can either melt back into magma or weather and erode into Sandy the sediment. But at last she realizes, I really want to know what it's like to be an igneous rock. So she decides to start out her last adventure in the rock cycle as being an igneous rock. So this is how she went. Both types of rock can be melted within a volcano and solidify into Iggy the igneous rock. Iggy can melt in the magma or weather and erode into Sandy the sediment. Iggy can also heat up and get pressurized into metamorphic rock, Millie. Millie could weather and erode into sediment, or Sandy, or melt into magma. The magma would go into the same process of cooling into Iggy the igneous rock and weather and erode back into Sandy the sediment. Now, Sandy gets together with all her friends and tells her all this wondrous journey she went on. And, of course, when she first starts out as a sedimentary rock, she tells them that she meets a lot more sediment friends because she's laid down as a sediment, and with lots of other layers of sediment being pushed on top of her, she turns into a sedimentary rock. So she goes through all these different processes of meeting friends and, getting melted and cooling and all these different cool things, which I think are pretty cool. So that is the story of how Sandy the sediment goes through her wondrous rock cycle journey.